Hey, hey, hey. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another fantastic Wednesday afternoon. That means it is time for I Must Break You. Of course, I'm already hitting my tripod. So good to see you all here this Wednesday afternoon. Love to see it. Shout out in the chat if you're here. Blah blah blah. You guys know the drill. So we're going to be opening today, courtesy of our good friend Walker. He sent me these DC Bloodlines cards. This is a very funny set to open, primarily for a couple reasons. Hey, happy 3rd of July, right? For very funny reasons. 1993 DC was like a really bad, like hard year. And we'll explain it, but like first and foremost, it's important to note that they do not have the Batman license for these cards, which is kind of one of the reasons why things are maybe they're not as popular as it is. So you see it's going to be Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and is that for some reason I'm blanking out on that? Is that a Hawkman? Is that the Hawk family? Um, but yeah, it's Axel F Day. Yeah, that's right. Axel F, by the way, a perfect boxing song. 3 minutes exactly. Harold Faltermeyer's Axel F. So this is a not an insignificant box here. We're looking at what looks like 24 packs, maybe. So this might be a nice sort of richer break here. Lobo should be in here. Yeah, I believe Lobo's in here. But Bloodlines was not. We're really looking at sort of the beginning of the end of sort of the boom, the 90s boom of comics. It's going to start being shown here, like the gimmicks, the like kill this guy, make this guy go crazy. Kind of makes it a little bit rough. Man, I have my I have a different my tripod is a little bit differently, so you can see like I keep my hand is like right on it. It's a little bit low. So I do like that they're using comic book art. It seems like they're using pulls. Nightblade's Retribution. Oh, all right. Well, that's cool. We get a Last Son of Krypton S3 of 4. So that's a good sign. All right, that's good. That's nice. And maybe I should adjust that. See, it looks pretty gemmy, if I'm being 100% honest. That is a good looking card. Edges look good, corners look good. It's a little bit bowed, but that actually doesn't apply. That doesn't apply in like grading. Like they don't worry about that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can lift this up a little bit. You can see my hand there. Yeah, maybe that'll be nicer. A little bit of a pullback. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, Dre saying that, yeah, I should start with my face more visible. Ah, Lobo out for blood. So we did, I think we saw that on the box, this card. The Lobo out for blood. Little View talking smack on Dre in there. Now again, these cards hit up patreon.com/Jeff May. You'll be getting some of these cards in the July packages. June packages, I might, as I put them together, I'm noticing I have to wait for some shipping materials to come in, and they're not. I can't even buy them until July 12th. So there might be a slight delay. We love the Demon's Ire. That's a good one. Drawn by my good friend John McCree, who I have been good friends with for about 11 years. We met at Albuquerque Comic Expo, and we really hit it off. He's in my Happy Batman sketchbook, Experience Chimera and Chimera. All right. So it's interesting on the back we have puzzle cards, so they're going Garbage Pail Kids on there as well. And we also get little like sort of, hey, it's Chimera. Isn't she great? And we're all supposed to be like, yeah. Friday morning, by the way, be on the lookout for Friday morning, or for some of you on the East Coast, it might be Friday early afternoon. I'm not 100% sure. I actually have a pretty busy day up ahead, but I owe you guys a mailbag. I was traveling 2 Fridays ago, and I was out of town last Friday. I have some incredible mail to show off. So you definitely want to see what I got going on Friday morning. Prism's Light, Death World. Ooh, the Man of Steel. That's gorgeous. John Bogdanov is the artist here. He's actually my neighbor. I never see him, but I know he's my neighbor because we I used to see him and his wife on Next Door. Yeah, so it was a Hawkman logo. Yeah. So the cards look good. Standard. Ooh, I like this one. Sparks. I actually really love too. Oh, Slod. But I mean, if you look at it, like these are very like '90s names, right? I really love that they're giving my good friend Phil Hester, also in my Happy Batman sketchbook, but he drew Swamp Thing. So this is a good crew here. So we got the Last Son of Krypton base card here, Loose Cannon. The artists are credited on the front of the cards, but I believe it's for all the ones that are pulled from the comic page itself. And then the ones that are actually like bio pages are going to be on the back. So we get a Tom Grummett on that one. This slot right here is actually Art Adams, which makes a little bit more sense here. So anything from a comic page, Phil Hester here. So like what I'm noticing now is like I actually Jackson Geis here. I'm actually like Jose Luis Garcia Lopez got in on this one as well. Zenev again by Art Adams. I actually weirdly know a lot of the artists in this specific set well. You know, I've known Phil Hester and John McCrae. I think I actually met them at the same con officially. So yeah, it's really funny. Yeah, those super '90s shades. Logan Trent in the comments. I just finished listening to WNBA. So we have Warriors United, Art, of course, my good friend Phil Jimenez, which you can hear episodes of Jeff Has Cool Friends and the other show. Both have Phil. Phil's one of my best buds. I actually really I like how because I would actually like, honestly. Asking Dre asking if I could ever get Ted Biaselli on Jeff Has Cool Friends. Yeah, I probably feel like I could do that. Ted being one of the producers of it's an interesting one of the essentially kind of a creator in a way of the new He-Man runs on Netflix. Jim Ballant. We have the Man of Tomorrow, who we then find out is Hank Henshaw. Hitman versus the Demon. Boy, is this card going to be asked for. Hitman, of course, being sort of the big sort of highlight coming out of that. The Hitman Omnibus is actually coming out this summer. I've pre-ordered it by Garth Ennis and John McCrae. Hitman is very fun. Jam with 2 M's. Woof. Woof. Yeah, it is very funny that Cyborg Superman, and I remember the big thing where they were like, well, he has the DNA of Superman, and everyone's just like, yeah, but he clearly looks evil. It was actually really kind of I was not stoked at that they made the Cyborg Superman who looked evil be evil. Not a huge fan of that. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, and I kind of got sidetracked because I do that sometime, the next mailbag is going to be so full of incredible stuff that, like, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be unbelievable. Dre, if you're asking if Hordak was in this lineup, I hate to break it to you, but absolutely not. But who was the one you thought was Hordak? Let me see if I can see anyone that looks like Hordak. Oh, maybe this guy? Yeah, I could see that as having some Hordak energy to it. BHE. So we get Deadly Genesis, Blood Magic, Lionheart. Man, they love this Lionheart guy. Lust's deadly arrow. Oh, interesting. Hey, look at him. He's got his blue blockers on. Take it from me, because I'm a hip hopper. Man, I love these blue blockers. I love Phil Hester's art, and this is really great. I really like Phil Hester. You know, obviously, I think the thing that people most know him for was the art on Kevin Smith's Green Arrow run. But man, Phil Hester, just an unbelievable artist, and his style is so unbelievably unique. He does a great thing on Jack Kirby's birthday where he does 100 or however many drawings of Kirby characters as the age that Kirby would be. God, these are so 90s. That Mitch Bird. That looks like a swipe. I know I shouldn't say that. Dre's saying that he can't wait to listen to WNBA. Yeah, I just listened to it. Tom and Jeff watched Batman came out and WNBA, so that's very excited. Oh, that's badass. The Sky Rains Blood, Slay the Beast. I mean, okay, that rips. Hitman rules, and I love John McCrae getting all that love. Who drew this anima? That's fantastic. Malcolm Davis. I shouldn't have blown up that face, though. Plague of the Terror Smith. Superboy TM! Exclamation point. The Rage King. Eclipso there. Parasites from the Stars. And Layla. All right. So this is the coolest one of these new characters, right? And not just because 1993 was a ridiculously horny time, but that just looks cool. That's very 1993. Dre calling dibs on that Superboy in the chat. All right. So Lobo and Layla, bad to the bone. Yeah, like that's a good one. Renewal. Titans Clash. Warriors United. I think these green ones are all done by Art Adams, which I'm mad about. He's famously Art Adams is my favorite artist. Oh, nice David Lapham. Loose Cannon Rages. I bet he does. But yeah, so these cards are very fun. They're with Skybox now, so this is a post-Impel world. Edge, I bet. And their checklists. We love these checklists. I've been getting a lot of checklists here. Linked in Blood. Gunfire. Man, this is the most DC looking dude, huh? Sea Irwin. No relation. I do like these Art Adams, like the monster designs. And then the Lobo out for blood again. Box card. Going back to the mailbag, I have a lot of stuff. I also have some PSA reveals, and I might do a separate video for those because that's just, I think I have like 20 cards back from PSA that I've gotten that I haven't even opened the box. John McCree doing another demon one. Mongrel. Pax. Who's this artist? That's a unique style, huh? Oh, it's Mike McCone. That makes sense. Mike McCone. I bought a Fantastic Four page featuring the Black Panther from Mike McCone when he had moved to New York. I bought it at, I think, Wizard World Philly. I paid $10 for it. $10 for original art. Spax, as we like to call it. Tom Grummett and Car Kiesel. How long ago did you send yours in? I sent mine in maybe in April. Oh, that's so good. That Hitman card. It should be John McCrae, right? Yeah. That Hitman, that one's not going to stick around for long. I think people are going to request that one. That's the Hitman rookie card. Maybe I'll send that in to get graded. I sent them in. It must have accidentally got 3-line, but it was the April TCG special. I mailed them in early May, I believe. So I just got very lucky. You have stuff from June 3rd. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's how PSA works. Lionheart, The Hook, Praetor, Packs again. God, that's a badass card. Jam. I mean, I know some people that they say they love like kitschy, campy 90s stuff, and there is 100% chance that Jam is going to end up in that package unless they ask for anything specifically. Yeah, and again, if you want any of these cards, patreon.com/JeffMine. There's your fake Hordak. Patreon.com/JeffMay. Oh, Walker, who's got 2 thumbs and a drainage tube filling up from his abdomen. Hey-o. That's right. So I don't know if you guys were here last week, but when I was recording, Walker was in the hospital. Amazon Fury. That's great. Was in the hospital about to get gallbladder surgery. So we're so glad, Walker, that you're actually able to be with us today. You know, like anytime stuff like that's going on and, you know, stuff goes on the inside, it's very nerve-wracking. And Walker, you mean a lot to the network and to me. So I actually got to meet Walker last month. It was very awesome. Really nice guy. I am going to send a hitman in for grading. I absolutely am. And then I should get it. Maybe I should get it signed by John and then send it in. Alex asking what Jam even does. Yeah, probably like, I don't know, drink Surge. It was 1993, so Surge ain't out yet. It's probably just drinking Mountain Dew. Terror Smith. Stupid ass name. Phil Hester art, though. Can't get mad at that. Myriad. The Man of Steel. TM. That's a good one. And again, John Bogdanovich's art, I really have grown to love. The further I get from the 90s, the more I appreciate people that weren't just copying what image artists were doing. You know, like back in the day, you had a lot of like, you know, Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane copycats who did great work, mind you. And like, but I liked them because they fit the aesthetic of the time. But as I get further away, I truly, truly love those, like the artists that take the flourishes, guys like John McCrae, right? You see how like it's a bit clunkier, a bit more sort of British. You know, he obviously got his start doing stuff in like with Judge Dredd in 2000 AD. And, ooh, okay. All right. Another foil. Maybe we can turn this. Oh, and look at this too. That's fun. Maybe we can turn this into an opportunity. I wonder how many what the population is on these. You know, like I wonder if people bothered to send these in to get graded. My PSA grades, there's a couple of cards from the show that came back that I'm really excited. The Rage King. Dre wants the Dre, you want the foil Superboy? You know, Dre, you run the channel. If you want that Superboy, you can have it. Dre is my Dravier. Of course, don't forget to check out on this channel I Must Dre Q as well, where Dre opens at that Dre opens the cards he has, and he's got some good stuff lately. Good stuff he's opening. He's currently on a box of X-Men Series 1 by Jim Lee. I like that, Jeff, but the content jerk in me wants to do trades. Edge! This guy, what's his thing? Grows razor-sharp shards and barbed wire from his body. At will, he can throw them. Okay. Some 90s. LinkedIn Blood. Glonth. And then Glonth. Oh, okay. So they have, on the other side is their human versions. Layla. Could be in love with Layla. Gunfire. Handgun, what's he look like as a dude? Oh, a dude. That's on me. How could I? I assigned gender to this, which is really dumb. And then this Lobo. We love that Lobo. I love seeing the car. There's something about me where I'm such a mark. Like, it's the Leonardo DiCaprio meme of pointing, where he's pointing at the TV. Like, when I see the card that's on the box or on the package, when I open that card, I definitely get that sort of round of excitement of being like, oh, Hawkman versus Mongrel. Oh, that's a badass looking card. That art is great. Jan Dursima. God, John McCree, you're so good. So excited to do that. You know what's funny is on Twitter, I'm gonna tag him and let him know just how much I didn't expect to see. All his work is so great. I have a sketch from John. I would love to get like a Judge Dredd from John or a Hitman sketch or like a Hitman commission from John. It's just he lives, across the world. He lives in, I believe, Scotland. Cried for Blood. That's definitely Phil Hester. Or no, it's not Phil Hester actually. It's got he does the Spotted Blacks by Luke McDonald. So good inking on that one. But this is actually the art is by Mike Parabeck. Jim Ballant doing Hook. It's weird seeing Jim Ballant not doing Catwoman. Like Jim Ballant really got famous. Doing that ultra sexualized, skin tight 90s purple Catwoman with the visible black hair. So, and I mean, go look at it and you'll understand why. What Slod looked like. Oh, my name is Slud. That's what you sound like, Slud. Freaking nerd. Think of the Terror Smith, Chimera. What's Chimera's deal? Can create portals to another boring, where she pulls out fantasy creatures. And Venev is a lady with 8 arms. All right. I love seeing all the people interacting in the chat, and you guys. I love this community vibe that you guys are all having together. It really does mean a lot to me. This is another one of those pieces of artwork where you're like, I guess it's Jim Ballant. Obviously, he's very talented, and we don't. Not everything is his swipe, but that like leaning forward with the arm, it's just such a boring dynamic pose for me. Like I've seen it so many times. I've copied it so many times when I was like learning how to draw, and like copying like Rob Liefeld. All right, Jam. Let's see what your ass does here. Ready? Jam can like mentally make you do stuff. Like you'll do anything he says. Holy crap. Like Jam was the most buff dude on the strep, but he was due for some major bad karma when attacked by the alien parasite Angon. The two were mistakenly transported to the 30th century. B. Jam was saved from being alien grindage, but woke with a bogus head rush and rad powers. Chillin' major. Jam encountered the Legionnaires, whom he controlled to form the most bodacious band this side of Alpha Centauri. I have a feeling after reading that I'm going to get a lot of requests for Jam. And I'm in. That card rips. Jam is the purple man. So if you want to look at it from Marvel, he's Kilgrave. But like totally cool because he's extreme. Bell on the edge to save the soul against Cannon Fire and Amazon Fury. Yeah. We have extreme at home. Extreme at home. Steven Simon's already saying Steven wants a Jam in his package next month. Well, you'll get it, bud. Make sure, by the way, if you are watching and you are a member of the Patreon that receives stuff in the mail, make sure you message me specifically to let me know what thing you want, because sometimes, like, I'm probably going to put these packages together a little over a month from now. So I'm not cocky enough to think that my memory is good enough to remember that Steven on July 3rd wanted a jam. So let me know. I will take care of that. Actually, I should go. Prism looks so stupid. Ability to bend light. Yeah, that happens. But like, I'll totally grab a jam. Where is he? Where'd he put him? Where'd you go, jam? Uncut jam. Nope, that's Chimera. I spoke too soon. Jam? Like, totally? The unfortunate thing is there's actually a much better series that captured this sort of energy, but in the opposite way. If you've ever read Major Bummer by DC, by, I believe, Doug Monk, and I forget who the... so Steven, this first break you got to catch in a long time. That's nice. Forgot what I was saying, but something. Major Bummer. It's definitely one of my favorite DC books of all time. It's about a guy who gets godlike powers, but he's just like a depressed Gen Xer, so he doesn't care. Kind of has One Punch Man energy, I think. Superboy? The Reg King? On Parasites from the Stars. Michael McKeown. Michael McKeown, co-creator with Christos Gage of Avengers Academy. Right? He was the artist on Avengers Academy for my good friend Christos Gage. I love Mike McKeown. Really nice guy. I like the way he draws too. It's wonderfully Silver Age-ly simple and great. Art Adams knows how to draw a person, man. That's for damn sure. There's a reason Art Adams is my favorite artist. Like, look at that. Pax. Nightblade. Gimir. Gimyar. Yeah, Logan saying Major Bummer ruled. It sure did. And it's weird, like, DC actually doesn't have the copyright on it. It's actually the copywriter, the creators. Like, DC had a chance to, like, hold on to some copyright, and they just let it lapse. And it's become this thing where people are, like, clamoring. Gotta love it. They are clamoring for Major Bummer to get released, to get printed, and DC just won't. What's Lysic's deal? Does she ironically shoot lasers from Res? Let's find out. Lysic. Oh, we don't know what Lysic's... Oh, is that a LASIK reference? I don't know. Either way, I'm not mad about this vibe right here. It's okay to be a weirdo every once in a while, right? Feels like we might have a set here. God, these... I've been putting all the demon cards off to the side because I'm assuming, and all the Hitman cards because I'm assuming people are going to want these. If you haven't read Hitman, you should. It's so good. I think at one point in time he pukes on Batman's shoes. Walker, Major Bummer, the antidepressant, anti-establishment, anti-hero. But Dre, what I'm saying with the letting big companies just buy and own IP, they made it for DC, and it was published. It wasn't published under some creator-owned thing. It's just that DC let them sort of retain the rights. So DC can't print it out specific. Jams, bruh. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, like, that's friggin' gnarly, bro. Do you see how he's jamming? Like, also that art is really good. Joe Phillips. You're pretty gnar, dude. Warriors Unite. Lobo Out for Blood. Again, we saw this before, but it's always great. Assault on the Innocent. Wait, which one's innocent? Is it those guys? I gotta be honest. I haven't read Bloodlines. Bloodlines wasn't something I was about to read in 1993. Jama's outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Ooh. It's funny because with these old kind of packs, you have to like kind of bite into the top here to get them to get them to go. They're like really resistant. Um, and that being said, I just got like a mouthful of Skybox foil. Yeah, this one's being a real pill to get into. Mongrel, Spax, Slod, Gaunt. Like that's how I should say, right? Like really Boston. Like we got Mongrel, Spax, friggin' Slod, Gaunt. Gaunt. Experience Chimera. We got Chimera here. Loose cannon. That's what they call my Uncle Tommy when he's bringing down friggin' fireworks from New Hampshire. And Venev. Remember, she's got 8 arms. Look at that. She's wicked awesome. Walker complaining that we beat him. Oh. You're welcome, folks. Am I going to have to get a jam graded? God damn it. Reinhardt the Hook. Pax. Mongrel's Frenzy. Hitman versus the Demon. This might be my favorite. I like this card a lot. Like, the art on this card is so good. This one might be my favorite, actually. Hey, Megami Shin. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. There was also these like Superman mail away cards that were like 1 in 72 packs. And I was like, that would be cool to pull. And at the same time, be like, I don't want to pull that. And just get disappointed when they're like, yeah, that was 21 years ago. Again, John Bogdanov, really great stuff. Battle on the Edge. What a jerk. Cyborg Superman, you're a jerk. Right? Cosplay as Jam on the next. That would be so funny. I wonder who's the artist here? Joe Phillips. And this one is Joe Phillips as well. I wonder if Joe Phillips would recognize the character if I cosplayed as this. Because you need a black long sleeve belly sweatshirt with like these kind of like shoulder pads, yellow cargo jams, what look like a pair of high top airwalks, a red bandana, a pair of Oakleys. God, man, this dude is so 90s. I love every ounce of it. Thanks for Megami Shin, my first I must break you. Well, thank you so much for joining. We're so happy to have you here. So looking at the good stuff right here. These are the two sort of foils, the two Superman. Right, we got 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 would be, I'm guessing, Steel and Cyborg Superman. Right, these are looking pretty good. Of course, card of the day goes to Jam. So we love Jam. So for all you Jam, I think we pulled 3 or 4 Jam base cards and then probably several Jams. So if you are watching and you want any of these cards and you're a member of the patreon.com/JeffMay, any of the rookie card tiers that will result in you getting cards, hit me up. Let me know what you want. I've got the cards here. I've got plastics. I've got top loaders and penny sleeves right here. The quicker you let me know what you want, the quicker I can throw them together and put them in your envelope and make sure that you get those in there. But so Friday morning, be ready, because I'm going to do a mailbag, and I've got like a ton of amazing things to share. I've got essentially 3 weeks worth of stuff, right? Last week I was in North Carolina. This week, or the week before that, I was traveling, I believe, or like getting ready to travel and stuff like that, and just not really on it. I have really rolled into some really great stuff here. A Jam 10. Yeah, that would be funny. Like, anyway, so we've got lots of really good stuff coming on that Mailbag Friday. It's going to be Friday morning, primarily because I think I'm actually on Friday afternoon. I'm going to Adams to maybe film some You Don't Even Like Sports cards. We've got some stuff to open, so lots of great stuff coming your way. I love and adore each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. And again, I did also, for if the people are wanting or demanding the Hitman cards as well, I put those off to the side because I assume that those are going to be what people are going to want. Hitman, just an absolutely brilliant see there. But yeah, Dre loves saying Gem Mint 8. And it really does drive me crazy. You're all so freaking great. I am so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining me on the new network. I know we're building it back up. We have about a quarter of where we were before. But hey, better to start now than to start again in 8 months or something like that. So we got there. We're here. I made the mistake of going on the old channel last time when I was in North Carolina, but that was a fun break. The Nintendopes. But oh yeah, as Logan is saying, excuse me, like the video, share it, let people know you had a good time. It means the world to me. All this stuff is free, and it really does pay dividends for the creators. So, I absolutely adore you guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. It does mean a lot. Have a wonderful day. I will see you on Friday morning, and then I'm sure we'll be doing a Monday night, I Must Drake You as well. And then, so we're back through. So I'm ready to go. And we're bringing back all the old catalog too. Dre's converting all the old Jeff Has Cool, or all the / at Hey There Jeffro, I Must Break Yous are getting put onto this channel as well. So, all right, I adore each and every one of you, and bye.